Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited to share some of my experiences from medical school and give you an overview of what you can expect if you're considering going to medicine. I graduated from med school and passed the board exams last year, and I've always wanted to do a video like this to share some tips and insights. So let's start with my first year. Everything was so exciting. New learnings, new friends, and a new environment. It's easy to stay motivated when everything is fresh. You plan out your entire med school journey and think you've got it all figured out. If you're someone who can stick to your 5-year schedule, I applaud you. That's a real gift. But if you're like me and need to make adjustments daily, my tips might be helpful. In my first year, I was so motivated that I made it a habit to wake up early and study for at least an hour before school. I'd wake up at 5 a.m., study from 5 to 6 a.m., and prepare for classes that started at 7 a.m. During that hour, I'd browse the topics for the day to familiarize myself. I concentrated wholeheartedly during lectures, and after relaxing a bit in the evening, I'd study another 2 to 3 hours reviewing the day's topics. This spaced repetition method is well known, but it's hard to maintain discipline, especially for a busy med student. But first year wasn't too bad. The subjects included physiology, biochemistry, anatomy, histology, family medicine, psychiatry, and emergency medicine. I could go through all the lecture transcripts, sometimes 3 times before exams. But second year was a different story. I cried almost every exam because the workload was so overwhelming. In second year, we had pathology, pharmacology, microbiology, psychiatry, parasitology, surgery, internal medicine, pediatrics, neurology, and family medicine. We went from 8 to 10 pages of transcripts per subject to 80 to 100 pages before exams. It was impossible to cover everything in a week. This is where understanding the lectures daily became crucial. Your exam grades depend on how well you grasp the material each day. Don't let a day pass without understanding the topic. Third year included obstetrics, gynecology, surgery, surgical pathology, surgical anesthesia, ENT, ophthalmology, legal medicine, pediatrics, internal medicine, surgery, radiology, neurology, dermatology, applied nutrition, family medicine, psychiatry, rehab medicine, and medical jurisprudence. By then I had accepted that I couldn't review everything before exams. I focused on listening intently in lectures and picking up the most critical points. Trying to memorize everything is impossible, so I learned to prioritize. Fourth year was our clerkship or junior internship and was supposed to be spent mostly in the hospital. But because of the pandemic, it was largely online. This had its pros and cons. We had more time for theoretical study but less clinical exposure. However, applying all the knowledge from the previous years to real cases was enlightening. It might sound like all I did was study, and while a lot of time was spent hitting the books, I still made time to enjoy life. I went to gym during med school, although not as regularly as I'd like. After exams, we'd celebrate, go to the beach, and unwind. If you love learning new things, enjoy studying, and thrive on solving complex problems, medicine might be for you. There are countless specializations and opportunities, not just in clinical practice, but also in education, research, and even entrepreneurship. Medicine is challenging and not something to enter half-heartedly, but I personally enjoyed my time in med school and have no regrets. Thank you for watching and see you in my next vlog. So before I go, here are a few tips that really helped me during med school. Find your study routine early. Establish a study schedule that works for you early on. Whether it's morning, afternoon, or night, consistency is key. Active learning. Don't just passively read your notes. Engage with the material by summarizing, teaching others, or using flashcards. Prioritize self-care. Your mental and physical health are crucial. Make time for exercise, hobbies, and relaxation to avoid burnout. Use resources wisely. There are countless resources available. Textbooks, online courses, study groups. Find what works best for you and stick with it. Stay organized. Keep track of important dates, exams, and assignments. A planner or digital calendar can be a lifesaver. Seek help when needed. Don't hesitate to ask help from professors, peers, or tutors if you're struggling with a concept. Balance is vital. While studying is important, so is enjoying life. Make time for social activities and relaxation. Adapt and be flexible. Be ready to adjust your study methods and schedules as needed. What works in the first year might not work later on. Remember, everyone's journey is different, so find what works best for you. Good luck! Hope this helps.